Hello once again, audience. When we left off, I was joining you guys in attempting to predict the wild outcome of the Nexus War live event in Fortnite. I honestly thought the event was going to be longer and more of a battle on the Fortnite island rather than in the in-between, and while most of my predictions were off, I still had some correct ones, and I was really excited with the overall outcome of the event. I was taking some time off to enjoy this new Fortnite season myself, that's why I haven't been posting recently, and I really just wanted to discover how the new season worked before I decided to do a crash course. So, without further ado, I hope this helps you current players and possibly inspire some old epic gamers to re-download the game they once knew and loved. By the way, before we dive right in, I just want to say thank you guys for the support on both TikTok and YouTube. It has meant a lot to me recently, and please continue to keep it up.
Giant rift? It's a giant rift. No one ever thinks the bus driver, bro.
No, don't tell me.
Diving right into it, we do have some changes to the map, of course, some new points of interest, some old, and some are actually a combination of both. As you can see, the 0 point is exposed and in the middle of the map, releasing celestial flares of power, and it is supposedly being used by Agent Jones to find the best hunters across reality. You are able to glide or build into the 0 point as you can see here, but it will not open a rift for you to exit from. Instead, it basically shows a Call of Duty Zombies teleporting scene and then tosses you out to safety while giving you some shield for free. Aw, how nice. Next up, we'll take a look at points of interest. Risky Reels stayed the same, but it's almost abandoned now with the new desert theme. There's also new small points of interest like the sheriff's office with its very own sheriff when you're in-game. Next up, the Colossal Coliseum. A rather large new point of interest in the desert, and you better be careful because once you get in, it's difficult to get out unscathed by other warriors searching for the same victory you desire. After that, an old friend bought an orchard and put his restaurant next to it. Tomato Town's main building is back. Headed for a nice stroll back to Pleasant Park, Dr. Doom has returned to his reality and the park has reverted back to its old ways. Now for a new point of interest, the Stealthy Stronghold, a heavily fortified and controlled jungle with a little surprise beneath the cobblestone. A mysterious organization secretly works below the temple ruins. I wonder if they'll get busted one day. And the moment everyone has been waiting for, the return of Tilted Towers. Well, some main buildings from Tilted combined with some old buildings from Salty Springs, which gave it the new name of Salty Towers. Probably named it after all the players that land there and don't make it out alive. Up next, we have a few close together points of interest, including the Butter Barn, proudly owned by ManCake, one building that returned from Dusty Depot, and last but not least, the Mandalorian ship, the Razor Crest. It crashed down when landing in this reality, and you can see it on the east side of the desert here. Now for a newly named town and safe haven for these hunters that traveled across the galaxy to protect the 0 point, we have the Hunter's Haven, a nice range of apartments on the mountain where the Sentinels laid from Chapter 2, Season 4. 3 cheers to an old location that I personally love. The Flush Factory has returned in, I would say all its glory, but it's smaller now, so I guess it returned in only some of its glory. I mean, just look at that porcelain throne. A vastly overlooked location has combined with the main building of a beloved town known as Greasy Grove. Durburger and Logjam have merged below Holly Hedges. Speaking of Holly Hedges, the old Viking village on the mountain next to Greasy Grove has returned and now lives across the street from Holly. Now for a character intro. Returning from the Nexus War, we come to realize Agent Jones is tasked to protect the 0 point with the best hunters in reality, starting with the Mandalorian and The Child.
Cost a lot of credits to convince Mando, but this is the way.
Then we have Menace, a gladiator, ManCake, a flapjack, Maeve, a barbarian warrior, and Lexa, an anime assassin. These hunters must prevent the inhabitants from escaping the loop. Now for 2 little new techniques brought to the game. There's a rock you can break from these crystals, and once consumed, it lets you teleport a couple of feet forward. And if you stand still long enough, you can sink into the sand and jump from the spot and attack enemies. So there are a few map changes from last season until now, but I personally think this season has better locations. There are also NPCs in most locations now that you can accept bounties from or tasks for the price of gold. As far as weapons go, some old ones have returned from the vault, and there are new mythic ones like the Mandalorian sniper and the Mandalorian's jetpack that can get you across the map. Keep your eyes peeled for more famous hunters to arrive, such as Kratos from the God of War games, and there's also a leak that we might be seeing Master Chief from the Halo games coming soon to Fortnite, and there may be more well-known hunters soon. So that is it. Thank you guys for watching once again. I hope this crash course and these tips helped you out. Hope you're happy with the new map and some of the new weapons and the Star Wars Battle Pass that Fortnite has brought us. Thank you guys for the support on these videos once again. I enjoy making them, and let me know if you want to see more. Have a great day and stay safe out there.